All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Megatron draw. It's been a little while because last time we did a draw stream, it was the Beast Boy and Raven. Because last weekend we did the diorama stream, which was a lot of fun. And so I see we got Grumpy Old Ninja in the chat. Welcome, Grumpy. And before we get started, I just want to say a quick shout out or happy birthday to AFK Bard, who I just found this out on Twitter a couple of hours ago. So decided to do a little shout out here on the channel. So AFK, if you're watching on the replay or you're lurking, happy birthday. And everyone go on Twitter, and if she ever streams today, let her know and some love. But yeah, so today we're working on Peter and MJ from obviously Spider-Man. And we're doing the classic sort of upside down kiss. And so yeah, not much else to talk about here. So we'll start with Peter Parker. We'll get the little bit on him starting to move on to MJ because she has more going on. So, all right. So start by using my YR000, and we're kind of just going to map out sort of the shadows. That's kind of how I usually work when it comes to coloring. I usually map out the shadows, where I think the shadows will kind of fall down on the character, and then go from there. It's a little bit different here because we are drawing, the character upside down, so lighting might be a little bit different. That should go all the shadow there. Let's grab all that under here. No, because this is Peter Parker. He's supposed to be more of a young man, so we're not going to do a whole lot of extra little detail in his face. We want to make sure he's nice and youthful. That's kind of what we're going for here. All right. I think it's mapped out quite enough. Not really going to emphasize the lips too much because it's a guy. So, hey, Jeremy, good to see you. Hope you are well. Also, just before I get too into it, I also was on Jimmy Tablet's channel last night, so hopefully you guys check her out. It might be becoming more of a, well, I might make it more of a regular thing when I come on to her show. So I had a lot of fun last night. We did did kind of like a Scooby-Doo sort of theme for the prompt challenge. So it was a lot of fun. I kind of drew because the way it works is we all get a bunch of like different prompts for the drawing, and then we all kind of just like take that and make whatever we can think of off the top of our heads there. So I might show that off what I came up with later. But hey, Deadman, good to see you. Why is my camera not focusing? Why are you doing that? No. It's annoying. So I'm brighten up just a little bit. Nice. That's good as it's gonna get. Okay, should be good enough. Just gonna grab the neck a bit more. Fill that up just a bit, and we'll bring in a slightly darker shade. She might need to grab my blender. So never know. We'll bring in an EO2. We are using Copic markers, so mix of kind of chow as well as the sketch markers, all the same kind of ink, so you don't have to worry about. It's just a size. That's a difference with the Copics. But the ink's all the same, so that's why it all blends perfectly fine. Should be a little more conservative with the way we kind of apply the colors here because he's more of a fair-skinned individual. So we're kind of keep it simple. Less is more. Hey, Mrs. I'm on the show. Nice. Yeah. What you gotta do? A little bit of shadow. Not too much there. There we go. Bring out lighter. E000. But wondering which markers I use. Just kind of blend in the two colors, or the last two colors we used. So bring a little bit of some warm grays. So I might just do warm 3. I kind of like using a warm gray on the skin tones for helps add a little bit extra depth to them. I'm just gonna go over the shadows there, kind of emphasize them a bit more. Go from there. Shadow. I'm just sure we'll do a background for this one. At least nothing too crazy here. It's already kind of a full drawing, so I don't know if background's really necessary. I might just do like a very basic sort of maybe just like do a basic background, just color it all pink or something like that, or what have you. Grab side. Grab about 2. Just gonna blend that in. Just gonna do that. I'll pull back, use the E00. Just gonna bring in these skin tones a bit more. So I don't get lost in the sauce. Good. We want the Mary Jane. Done with Peter there. We'll do a little bit different color base for her. Just kind of make them stand a bit more from each other. Start with a R00. Just kind of like a rosy sort of white, pinkish color. Just kind of start by the eyes. Start. Overall, the places are going to be shadow. Sort of dark here. Hey, Grumpy. How's it going? Good to see you. Writer's kind of mapping out her face a bit more. That's how we roll. Stick that there. Suppose this one. Bring in a E00 or a 000. Blend into the whites here. I think this guy needs a refill. I should be able to finish up this part before I need to. It should be fine. Bring an EO1. Actually, you know what? Let's start with EO2. Get some darker sort of shades going. Just shadows around his chin there. I think I got a little bit too dark here. That's okay. We shall fix it. The whole right or left arm here. Shall fix that. Fix that real quick. I'm doing all right, Grumpy. Just chilling. It's been a slow day today, honestly. That's what I get for doing a stream in the afternoon instead of in the morning. But I just need an extra hour to sleep in today. So I've been tired. I don't know why, but been working lots of long hours lately. So. Let's grab these shadows here. Hey, right. Good to see you. How you doing? Should be good enough. Want to do too much here? I think I got a little bit too dark on her face. It's okay. Try to light up the blender. Just a minute. Okay. Just gonna push those darker shades back a bit. Bring back the more paler skin. As much as possible. I'm gonna need a refill soon on this guy. Use him way too much. Refill. Yeah, you are. About like 6 hours, which is a lot for me. Well, I move stuff around. Yeah. I know that feeling. Used to move around all the time when I was younger. Okay. Shadows here. All right. All right. Let's grab E00. Just gonna tidy up the colors here. Then I can move on to probably the hair on MJ, and then we'll probably move on to the. I guess we'll move on to the reds of Spider-Man costume since I'm already doing the reds, so go from there. Yeah. Probably a very short stream way I'm looking at it, to be honest, or not. It's gonna be a very simple sort of a stream, rather. Very, very simple color palette here, but you never know. You never know. Some things that might seem like it won't take long will take forever. I've had that problem before, but not really a problem, but never a problem. Take your time. Unless you got deadlines to meet, then you got a real problem. But right now we don't have any deadlines, so we are good to go. I think I'm good with the skin tones there. Might adjust them a little later on, but I think we're good. So later, get that hair going. All right. I don't want to go for more of an orangey sort of reddish hair. So you're just going to build out the hair. If I want to see a blonde Mary Jane, here you go. But it won't stay that way for long. I look like Gwen Stacy right now. But that will change soon enough. I'm just doing this right now, kind of just to map out the different shapes of the hair, and then I'll kind of build out the orange and all that, reds as we go. It's kind of how we roll. Kind of how I roll with most redhead characters. At least ones that are more of the orangey redheads, not the ones that are more, pure red, like so it's like a Mara from DC. Or Daphne from Scooby Doo is very much has that sort of very, very reddish sort of brown hair or reddish red hair. So it's hard to explain. Because sometimes they'll draw the red hair on certain characters, like it'll be more orangey or it'll be more reddy, so to speak, like a term. So it's a matter of finding the right sort of tone for whichever character you're drawing. What's up, this guy? Yeah, it's gonna definitely use a refill. That's one thing I need to actually stock up on too pretty soon. Actually, it's just more refills in general. Yeah, let's leave it at that. This one, or let's grab this real quick. There we go. And okay. It's got dynamite too. What is up with you? This guy, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm not gonna do much of this, so switch to a different color. That's okay. Looks a little blurry on my end, the screen. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, it seems fine now. It's weird. Yeah. Now let's bring in some reds. Very using R05. Nice, beautiful Mary Jane red hair going. This guy needs a refill as well. Yeah, it's 46 Dylan. Let's try monthly monitor, and it's coming across as orangey yellow. Oh yeah, yeah. We're starting with an orangey sort of yellow, and we're moving on to more of a red. Kind of building up the reds as we go. This guy. Now we get into more of the sharper sort of red colors. We got the R29. It's like what is it? Lipstick red. So this is how I make her hair look more shiny with other when you add like the red, the orange and yellows underneath. So let's give a nice little shine to it. You might add crimson after this. Okay, let's bring in some crimson. Maybe a little bit of a pinkish sort of color a little bit later. We'll see. All right. Now start moving into some of the darker shades, some shadows going. So you might bring in a copper, actually. It's been a while since I used that one, actually. Use that for some of the darker areas. Use that right now. So like this would all be shadow. And so with this, because Peter is leaning against her a bit. And we'll grab shadows for the eyebrows. And we'll grab that. There's a kind of fire-like. It's kind of cool. Originally copper, and then we'll kind of go with the dark red on top of this. And then we'll come back in with a little bit lighter shade, just kind of blend the orange and yellows, all that. Tidy that up. And that might be it for the red hair. I'm not too sure. I might do something else with it. Might be all we need, but you never know. No. I must say it would be funny if Mega was one hanging down. Yeah, maybe. Well, depending on your point of view, it could be happening either way. So maybe he webbed her up this time or something upside down. Just to spice things up. All right. I'll use dark red. I'm just going to go over top of the copper we just laid in. Just to make it more of a reddish sort of color, less of a browning. Cool. Go from there. Yeah, a little hint of a pink, not too much. Just to give it more flavor, so to speak. I think it popped out just a bit more. Variety is a spice of life. Exactly. Exactly. Just trying to brighten up the screen there. There we go. It's a little better. So a little hint of pink kind of makes her pop out a bit more, adds more vibrance to it. I think it should be good for now. So I have just a little hint of an R20. That's no lighter areas. Okay. All right, now let's grab Parker now, so to speak. Start with the mask. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Well, just have to make a note of that in my mind. Because his arm is kind of split up with red and blue on him, so I gotta go back and fix this line here, make that blue. Yeah, the symbol. Yeah, my reds are dying. What's going on with them? I have to refill all of them here pretty soon. refills real quick. Alright. R29. Should be good enough. Yep. All right. What's 27 doing? Into the refill. I'm going to use this guy all. Unwrap it. So to speak. A little delayed. But whatever. You go R27. Dump it all in. There we go. Gushing. Long tip, so to speak. All right. And who else needs some refilling? Yeah, 14. Needs a bit more. All right. We'll probably use this guy real quick, actually. But while these guys are all kind of settling in the markers, we'll start with the darker shades. The shadows going, and then we'll kind of build up the rest. We'll add a little bit of a little bit of an orange sort of to them as well, just kind of help bring a bit more vibrance to the red on his costume there. So I should do that right now. Do the orange right now. Go from there. Okay. Let's see. I think 16. Too. I mean, most use orange markers, so it's no surprise to me. All right. I'm just go all over it with orange and then kind of build the reds on top of it. That's what we'll roll with. Yeah. I'll grab a mask. Grab some copper, like we do with MJ, and then we'll kind of go from there. Do the dark reds on top of this. You know what? I'll use a garnet this time around just to make it a little bit different. Maybe cardinal. Oh, I can bring in some more vibrant reds. So we can go over the oranges as we go. Make it more reddish. So we just laid the orange just to kind of add the vibrance underneath. Hopefully we'll see that. What is 27? There we go. There we go. just hints of the. Still roll it. I've drawn Spider-Man actually in a really long time. I don't remember the last time I was. It might have been since elementary days. It might have been like, is that just a pain in the ass to draw? I might have drawn them at one point or tried to draw them at one point after that, but yeah, I don't really draw Spider-Man very often. It's a pain in the ass to draw. All the different webbing you have to get right on his costume, like same problem with drawing Aquaman. I love Aquaman, but it's just like drawing him to pain in the ass. You draw all those little scales. It's armor there. It's like really tedious, like costume designs are the worst to draw. I think like more simple designs. Take it easy. That's 29. Bring some card. It's R39. Keep trying to name them off because you never know who might want to know which markers I'm using. While my reds and pinks here, I'm going to quickly grab the lipstick on her. And grab you. Go for sort of a reddish pink. And then we'll move on to the blues and then other things. So a little bit of you. Okay, that should be it for now. We'll need these pinks later on when we do the background, but we'll leave them up to the side. But now we kind of we get rid of the reds now. I think we're done with them. Might keep the copper though. This might use that for Peter's hair. I'll do Peter's hair first, real quick, and then I'll move on to the blues. I already have my earth tones here, so I might as well use them real quick. Start with a reddish sort of copper color. Just add a bit more vibrance to them. Why is my camera just blurred? It looks blurry on my end anyways. Me with my glasses. I'm seeing things. I'll add a slightly lighter shade. There we go. Yeah, it should be good enough. Red alive, exactly. That's why doing orange underneath a red costume, especially for like a Flash or a Spider-Man, is really useful because it helps make the reds more vibrant and pop out a bit more on the costume. Little trick there. All right, I'll really quickly throw my markers back into their home, and then we'll move on to the blues. And we'll go from there. The blues will also include the pants as well, and then we'll grab the grays and whites and all that, and then at the end we'll do the background with the pinks. So it still is technically the Valentine's month, which I've been kind of slacking off on because last week I did my diorama streams because I had a 3-day weekend, so it was kind of the most optimal time for me to do that stream. But better late than never. And we already did our Beast Boy and Raven one last weekend, or the weekend before, so I was kind of hoping to do a little bit more this year or this month. So, but next year will be different, I'm sure. We'll have some better pieces for next February, because how we roll. Quick. I have all my markers like numbered in there. I don't know if you can see that, but I have them all numbered in the little rack that I have here. Makes it easy to kind of sort them out. Hey, Feller, how's it going? Let's see if I can jump in here. I am taking a look. That's some of this get cluttered too much. Grab some blue. Grab some light blues for. We'll grab a MJ while we're here because I want to get the lighter shades first. Gee, it's wearing some jeans. Nope, that's too much. Okay, and some BG 000. Just gonna blend it all together. I'll come back a little bit later on to add some cool grays to this, some extra shadows. But we'll do that because we need to do some cool grays for the shirt as well as for the belt buckle and whatnot. So I'll just do that in that step there. I think we'll probably go. Actually, no, I should probably get some browns back because I want to do the belt. But I'll do that later. Got our blues out now, so I want to do that now. Actually, I'll start with black for the blues on Spider-Man. Go for a little bit of a Steve Ditko sort of thing. Almost. So I had like a black sort of main sort of color, and then had like blue highlights. Kind of like a Batman from the animated series. Kind of what we're gonna go for here. Where it's like he was mostly drawn with black, but then they had the blue highlights on to make him look cool. And let's grab these shadows here. Quickly grab his eye while we're here. No, we didn't do the nail. Done in a minute. I can put pink anyways. Yeah, cool, Grace. Finish that off. Just a little bit of black to his hair in the back there, just to kind of darken that area just a bit. All right, now get some blues. And B24. I had a little bit of a blue green underneath. Got a bit more vibe. Oh no, I think it's necessary. Actually, that's kind of cool. It's kind of done on the full bulb. All right, I think that's gonna be it for the blues over there. Now we're gonna move on to some grays. Then we'll do the belt. Then yeah, we'll go from there. So we might keep a little bit of the light blues. Might add them to the whites here. Rest of you can go off the hook. All right. 4:32. Holy shit! Yeah, this is a quick one today. So we're only 30 minutes into it. All right, we'll start with the blues. Just kind of map things out. And then we'll bring in our grays. For sure, but I like grays, so we'll start with 0. I'll bring my cool gray 4. More of a darker shade. Yeah. The shadows will do that to you. Maybe a little bit darker shade actually. And then grab 2. Nope. Blender somewhere. Right there. So I want to brighten it up just a little bit more. It's a little too dark for my liking here. That's why a blend is really important, because you can actually push back the colors a bit and make them a little bit more. But it kind of acts a little bit as an eraser, not too much. You can't fully erase something with a blender, but you can at least push the colors back a little bit in case you go a little too far in some areas. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so let's grab the eyes real quick. All right, I got just a little bit of blue. Just a little bit of blue. Just add a bit more life to them. All right. Then, yeah, should be it for that. Should be the belt now. Use some neutral grays. Or no, we need to do the buckle first. I need to do a bit more of a chrome sort of look, color, or whatever. Just a little bit of black. All right, we'll grab some copper. And we'll just grab this belt. I do anything too crazy with it. Should keep it very, very simple. A little bit tricky because of the belt or the blue bits. Kind of send the belt around. It's, for lack of a better term. Right. Let's have a darker shade of brown. We'll throw in some black. Cover up some of these areas we missed. All right, and some black. There's the belt. Should be good enough for now. And I grab the gray tones on our pants real quick. And then we can move on to finishing it up with the background and do our final touches afterwards. It's a pretty short one today. You know what? We always like them short and sweet. C4. And D2 kind of block. And I'll tell you that. Get to be touch-ups. Here's this popping up on the screen. Get that out of here. That's my chat. Right, getting my tests together soon. Once they are done, I can procure. Ooh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Let me know when that happens. I think I got my taxes done the other day. So last year I got a pretty big check. Got my income back in, so hopefully I get a big one this year as well. But yeah, it's gonna be up for the pants and all that. Let's see anything else. Good. Right. Yeah, definitely hit me up on Twitter when that has happened. We'll have the back row. Let's grab some pants. Just like this, just kind of map out. This bit here. And we'll have some lighter shades going as we go through with this. So we're very, very simple sort of a month of love. Hope you this year matches your last year. Well, it was yet. Yeah, nothing to get some more refills back. It might be might use my checks to kind of top off and get all the refills I need. All the markers that are still missing some. Okay, a very, very simple background here. Sometimes that's all you need. Don't go too crazy with the backgrounds all the time. It's a matter of what you're going for. Stay away from that unless bring the other colors into this That has happened one time. I used that's why I kind of use the paper here instead of the smooth mat I got underneath, because it kind of like it would kind of smear like leftover ink from previous drawing or coloring. That did a while ago. Sometimes if you went off the page and onto the page, if you were doing something on the background or whatever, it would sometimes bring unwanted colors into your thing here. You don't want that to happen. You want to keep things nice and controlled here. Although what kind of sucks now is one of the art stores I always go to is actually being closed down now. So I might have to hit them up sometime this week. So probably got some good deals on now. It kind of sucks because that's where I get all my plastic sleeves for where I store all my art commissions and all that. Or art in general. It's where I store all my arts. Now I have to fucking find another way to get those plastic sleeves. So I might have to, if I can find them there, I'll probably just end up stocking up on them. They're really useful for commissions. Now we're bringing our RB21. Just gonna blend that into the RB23 we just used. Just kind of soften the edges around our lovely couple here. Even though Marvel likes to break them up every other day. Well, here they got back together and one in the comments they're doing. But they need to stop breaking up, like just happy, normal couples in general. Just like stop. Let them be happy. Feeling this guy. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, shit. Dropping everything. Get in there. This is how I kind of store all my refills. I kind of have a basket underneath my desk, and I just kind of throw them all the different color families into a plastic bag. And I roll with them. All right. Let's go around the hair. Waist. Upper arm. And around his head. And some of the other one. And I'll grab some VO4. Tableaus. Is there another way to get them? I have no idea. This way I've always gotten them. So I still have a few. I still have a bunch. But I might have stocking up on them just in case. I don't know. I'm sure there's some places that sell those kinds of plastic sleeves. Like, I'll show you what I mean by those. Like these things that I used to store my art in. Little plastic envelopes. So you got some hunting for some more supplies from other places, which is a pain, but whatever. Good news is they might be on sale for really cheap, so gotta head there at some point this week, hopefully. Stock up. I'll probably do it on my payday. I gotta see what I'm doing that day. Do it for me with the background. I can do anything too much with that anymore. Just gonna go around the edges and kind of just with the blender here. Just want to soften the edges a bit. Okay. That should be good enough. All right. We are done with the Copics. Oh, wait, one more thing. Got to do our little nail there. Got to nail it. All right, good enough. And I'll just grab a quick shadow. Under lips. And yeah, it should be just about it. I might add some more shadows in the bed. Yeah. So 8x10. Yeah. So I use a multiple sizes. I have like 11x17s. I have 9x12s, and I have 8.5 by 11 inches for my sleeves. So the brand, the ones you buy. Oh, actually, I'll see if I can find. I remember their name. They don't really have a brand on them because it's from a specific store. But maybe that'll help. So, protective envelope. Yeah, so 8.5 by 11. Those are the kinds I use. They used to. I remember they used to have ones that are from had a product name on them or a company name on them, but I think they might be just the company made ones from a brand or whatever. I don't know how it works, but that's all I have because I don't really know. But I still have to go and find these other places for those kinds of supplies. Also, kind of sucks is they actually had really good. They had really cheap Bristol paper actually for 9x12s. Like you get like one sheet of 9x12 paper for Bristol paper for like $10. Like that's how it used to be. So now they're going away, so it kind of sucks. But oh well. There's still a few more art stores in here other than Michael's where I live, so it's kind of good. To live in a big city, but still kind of sucks. All right, now we can do our touch-ups. Let's throw it off to the side. Yeah, that's red. All right, this guy. Grab one of you. Maybe you. And let's see. That's good. Okay. Two. Just have little highlights with the Pashka. Make it pop out a bit more. Little highlights to a girl's hair. Yeah, yeah. Okay, is envelope U different there than here? It comes. You'll want to look up plastic sleeves. They're just called envelopes, like plastic envelope sleeves. That's kind of what you'll want to look up. But I'm not an expert on any of it, so I can't really give you. Like I haven't even looked into new ones, so I buy all of them at the store, so I don't know, and they don't really have an official brand, at least not that I'm aware of. So, and hey, Corey, good to see you. Or when you get a chance, likely after the stream, it's just like, okay, yeah, definitely. I'll have to check that out. While it's drying, we'll kind of go through with our pencil crayon, kind of just lighten up some areas on the edges. Amazon sleeves, I'll look up. don't think I'll need my jelly roll for this one. I think just this very subtle sort of white here is enough with the pencil crayon. Just trying to add a little softness to it. I might have to go through this though. A little ugly there. You're sharp end here, buddy. Oh, you want to put my shirt? Where the hell are you? Titter? Yeah. All right. That'll be useful there. So tidy up that area. It's a little bit of red on our hand. We don't want that, do we? In my highlighter. Yeah, this one's better than me. Crack open a new one. All right. All right. I think that's about it for that. Let's just look around and see. Some everything touch up a little. Okay, now we're just gonna kind of tidy up the ink work and then we'll call it a wrap. Start with Peter, then we'll move on to MJ. Just kind of keep it. Just do it. Usually keep track of everything. Just tidy it. $19 my time, so 2 hours, 20 minutes. We're almost done. Little bits here. Get going. Arms. If I was to do actually a full shot of MJ, I think I would have liked to have done some ripped jeans look. It's a little bit different. But, yeah. Gotta do more like casual clothing for some characters, just to practice. Because you need to learn how to draw like different outfits as well. Not just drawing the actual figures. Like, gotta do everything. There's a lot you gotta do as an artist. A gift and a curse. A lot of redheads. Yeah. Redheads and doing all the Raven pieces is kind of giving me a newfound love for like purple hair on chicks. There's so much you can do with when it comes to coloring purple hair. There's a lot of different angles you can kind of approach it from. So yeah, redheads and purple hair are probably the most fun to draw or to color. At least for me. They're both very, very vibrant colors, and it's more fun to draw, at least I think. And I probably like brunettes and blonde and yeah. Yeah, let's do a little bit extra. A little extra squiggly digglies. Add a little bit extra sort of a detail. Sounds like what's up with my pens? Let's see. That should be fine for now. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for me. There's a little spot I want to fix up. Just one little spot there. All right. Okay. That should be it. Okay. That should be it for our Peter Parker and MJ piece. Oh, I need to sign it. Let's see. Do black. Real small signature. All right. Yeah, that's Peter and MJ. Look at them. I do feel like I kind of made the eyelash a little bit big on this end as opposed to this side, but it's not really something I can really fix at this point. It's not really. Yeah. But yeah, I think it turned out all right. And let's just bring these lines here to light a little more. I might go back in and touch up the skin tone a little bit on MJ, but overall I'm pretty satisfied with this one. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me, folks. I'll see you guys. Not too sure what I'll be doing for next week's stream. Just haven't really been. We'll figure something out. There's a few things I could probably work on. Oh, and speaking of, before I go, I just want to show off a few things. First and foremost, I want to do a quick shout out to Dreaming Tabitha for having me on her channel last night, and this is what I ended up drawing for her on the channel, because what we do there is basically do art, sort of a prompt, where we basically will take a prompt and a bunch of different prompts, and we'll kind of use that to kind of create the base of our drawing here. And so so this is what I came up with. We had to draw. So obviously it was a Scooby-Doo theme, so I went and drew Daphne, and the goal, we had to make her. She had to be a detective. She had to have a frying pan in the background, and she needed to be a cleaning lady at the same time. So I came up with this. So that's what I went with. So I drew Daphne with an afro, clean up some slime, and then yeah. So but it's a good show to kind of if you're an artist, like especially if you're still growing, it's a really good idea. It's a really good thing to participate in, because it really helps you. it's a really good sort of a brain exercise of, taking just like random, obscure ideas and trying to find a way to make them work, So that's why. So I might be joining them next time if I'm invited, but we'll see. And of course, got with some Raven. We got some Raven here. And for those that haven't been following the Twitter, this is the Raven I was working on the other day. So a little prom dress type thing. Might change it up in the final version, but yeah, I just want to draw something a bit more wholesome with her and a little mama. So yeah, there's a little Raven for y'all, because apparently I have an issue. Apparently I have a problem drawing Raven. So everyone keeps telling me I have problems. I'm blaming McAmey. I'm blaming McAmey because he's the one who inspired this. So, but on that note, I will catch you guys later. And yeah, so and obviously, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll probably update what I'll be drawing for next weekend. So, without further ado, I will see you guys later. And before I leave, actually, I gotta say a quick thank you to everybody who showed up. So, we obviously gotta do that. It's kind of our thing here. Come back to me. There you go. So we got Power, Corey, Grumpy. I think we had Deadman. We had Jeremy. We had Mrs. Deadman. And we had Riot Kitty. And yeah. All right. So without further ado, I will see you guys later. I just got a clip pulled up. Wait, I need to get my clips back in here because I only have a few. I only have a few so far, so it's gonna be normal. No, I'll do the booby clip because I still have that one. So it's my punishment for not having any more clips pulled up. But all right, well, take care, you guys, and I'll see y'all later.
Amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies. The Transformers will return after these messages.